LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard. Hi, I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. Today we're going to be taking a look at the most unexplained and most mysterious videos of 2023. I mean, this year's been a really strange one, but it's about to get even stranger. Are you guys ready? Well, let's go. For the past couple of years, TikTok has been one of the most popular and growing social media platforms in the world. And most of the times, if you scroll TikTok for new videos, you'll find those popular dance videos, vlog type videos, and those kind of things. However, sometimes, if you scroll for too long, you'll probably end up watching the strangest and creepiest videos ever.
What's wrong?
But in the past couple of weeks, I've noticed something really strange. The number of videos portraying mysterious phenomena in the sky has doubled or even tripled, and no one knows why.
I see it.
And it's leaving the entire internet completely baffled.
What the heck? What is this? Why is it moving? What is that in the sky?
I have no idea.
A couple of weeks ago, several mysterious sightings of what appears to be the same object were captured on camera. And apparently it began in Mexico City, with Francisco Serving capturing what would turn out to be a series of strange events. And this is what he saw. In this very short video, Francisco captures what appears to be a drone at first. But this isn't the only video Francisco was able to record of this mysterious object, and it seems he wasn't the only one to see it also. Check this out.
Un globo inflable. Ese también parece como una foto, pero no se alcanzaría a distinguir hasta acá.
When Francisco uploaded this video, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and most internet users thought that this could be a drone, even though it is way bigger than a conventional drone, and it's flying just next to an airport. An internet account by the name of SGM Porioga was able to capture the same object in Mexico City, but a little bit better. Check this out.
¿O será por la distancia? Y eso porque vi unos señores que estaban volteando.
But here's where things get even stranger. In another video uploaded by Pamela, also in Mexico City, we can see that whatever this object is, it appears that it's not all alone. Check this out.
¿Son globos?
In the video, we can see what appears to be the same plane taking off, and behind it, we can spot two shiny objects at first. And then, when she pans the camera to the left, there are hundreds of them. But it doesn't stop there. A couple of days later, a family spots a weird object in the sky also in Mexico City. Check this out.
Hazme caso.
Trato de ver qué es, pero ya está estático, mira, ya no se mueve.
Está muy alto, ma.
Mira, ven a verlo, ven. Tiene picos. Mira, ¿eh? Fíjense en los
Sí, lo
picos.
estás viendo con los picos. No deja que...
Mira, ahí está.
Creo que ya nos vio.
Sí, ya nos vio.
¡Hola!
No mami. Ya se subió más.
Sí, ya se está subiendo más. Sí, se está yendo hacia...
Tiene
se está perdiendo,
picos.
Marco.
No mames. Muy alto ahí. No mames.
What appears to be a metallic and spiked object can be seen in Mexico City, and it leaves Amy and her family completely baffled. At first, the object is static, it's not moving, and then it starts going up slowly until it disappears. A couple of days later, a similar object is captured on camera, but this time in Colombia.
Les cuento que todo el mundo se está bajando a grabar esto, parce. Esto tiene tráfico detenido. Venga, yo miro a ver si les alcanzo a... Mire eso. Venga, yo miro, es que el zoom no me da mucho. Pero no sabemos bien qué es. Es algo como con una forma ovalada. Y está todo el mundo grabando esto. No sabemos bien qué es. Ahorita son unos movimientos muy extraños. Por acá hay gente, todo el mundo se está bajando a grabar. Estático en este momento. Y eso es lo que logramos observar. O sea, esto está estático, totalmente estático. Ahorita es un movimiento demasiado brusco. La verdad es que nos dejó todos pensativos. Tiene el tráfico parado en estos momentos. Los carros están inmóviles porque se fueron para esa colina de acá a grabar esto.
Whatever this thing is, it appears as if it's not moving at all. Then all of a sudden, it starts moving slowly.
Que se mueve en círculos, tiene unas lucecitas que se les mueve como en círculos. Esto es una cosa impresionante. La verdad no sé qué puede hacer lo que esté pasando en estos momentos. Tiene todo el tráfico acá detenido. Todo el mundo está parado mirando qué es lo que está
If we
viendo
observe the video closely, it appears that the object is moving very slowly, and it's as if it's spinning around itself, or maybe shifting its shape, but I'm not too sure. What I do know is that most of these sightings are a complete mystery. And to this day, no one knows exactly why this is happening all over the world. In your opinion, what do you really think is going on? Do you think it's maybe just a balloon or maybe a drone and people are hyped up about this phenomena, or maybe it's something else entirely? Have you ever heard of the Hypatia stone? A mysterious Egyptian rock that contains micromineral compounds not found on Earth nor anywhere else on our solar system. In other words, no one knows exactly how or where this rock was formed. It's basically an alien rock. Now, you would expect that this rock that was found in 1996 in Western Egypt by Ali Barakat to have some sort of alien special power, like kryptonite, but it doesn't. However, a couple of weeks ago, a very strange video surfaced the internet and social media of what's supposed to be a very strange rock that was also found in Egypt and has some sort of superpower. In one of the videos posted by Multiversali on Reddit, it shows some of the strange properties that this rock has. Check this out. In the video, a man holds a paper with the date supposedly written on it. When he places the rock next to a water bottle, it becomes red. But it gets stranger. Take a look.
No, e non tole ku? Ma ino tunakola separate one by one. So kolindeko. Otya.
When placing a Coca-Cola bottle side by side with the rock, the bottle simply bursts somehow. But it doesn't stop there. In other videos, a different type of rock was shown with similar properties. And when these videos were all posted, they amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled by it. No one knows exactly how or what is going on here, but there are a couple of ideas, one of them being red mercury. Now, if you don't know, red mercury isn't exactly the same thing as mercury. The origins of red mercury are hazy. Evidence of it can be found in the work of medieval alchemist and philosopher Jabir ibn Hayyan, who wrote, "The most precious elixirs to have been blended on earth were hidden in the pyramids." In ancient cultures, it is believed that this elixir, being red mercury, had special powers. It could cure people and much more. The thing is, in some of these cultures, it is believed that this red mercury or elixir was buried together with the pharaoh's mummies inside their tombs.
Laura, o @reparte corazones sin parar, pero nada comparado con los más de 20 millones de euros en premios que reparte el rascamillonario.
Now here's where things get really interesting. On July 2020, similar videos were posted online, videos that showed a supposed Egyptian rock that could do strange things. It would boil water. It would mess with electric devices. And it would have absolutely no reflection in a mirror. It really is one of the most mysterious videos out there, and to this day it hasn't been completely explained. In this video, a man shows that red mercury does not reflect itself on mirror, it repels from garlic, and the list goes on. It's somewhat a vampire substance. However, other videos show that normal mercury does not behave like this. In other words, whatever the substance is, it looks like mercury, but it's something entirely different. Is this real? Is it CGI? Is it something else? What is really going on here? Now, red mercury supposedly does not exist. It's just a bad time story. However, these videos show the opposite. And there are many internet users stating that this is indeed red mercury. But still, I'm not sure. What do you think is really going on here, and how do we explain some of these videos? What's your take? Now, I don't know about you, but really strange things sometimes happen to me. For example, every time I arrive home, I place my car keys in the same spot, and the next day, sometimes it's not there for some unexplainable reason. Things like not being able to find your keys, your card, or things that you're pretty sure you left in that exact spot actually occur quite a lot with a lot of people out there. And sometimes we try to find an explanation, like maybe my memory is failing, or maybe some sort of anomaly is going on. But sometimes I'm pretty sure there's some sort of glitch in reality that happens and things disappear or things change.
Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed.
The thing is, most of the times there is a really good explanation to some of these unexplained things that occur. But sometimes there isn't. And this is exactly the case with Serena Beverly, who was heading to the park with her family and saw something that she couldn't quite explain. And she caught it all on camera, and this is what she saw.
Two-headed deer. Never thought I'd see it in the wild. It's incredible. How is it still alive?
In the video, we can see clearly what appears to be a two-headed deer, when all of a sudden, if you observe closely, one of the heads completely disappears. The video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and people were completely baffled. Most people think that it's actually a deer coming from behind the tree, while others think that this is a legit glitch in the Matrix and that the second head either morphs into one or disappears. Now here's where things get strange. If we zoom in the video, and if we slow-mo, there's an opening that we can see between the deer and the tree. And if there were a second deer behind the tree, we would be able to see it coming and going from this opening. But it doesn't happen.
Never thought I'd see it in the wild. It's incredible. How is it still alive?
So it does look like a legit glitch in the simulation or something like that. Something that Serena was not supposed to capture on camera, but she did. But I'm not sure. What's your take? Now when it comes to glitch videos, Garbanzo5, an Instagram personality, decided to watch an interview and record it on his phone, when all of a sudden he accidentally captured something chilling on camera, and this is what he saw. In the video, a man appears to spawn from out of nowhere in the middle of the live stream. Now Garbanzo5 published this as possibly a time traveler or something like that. However, many internet users argue that this actually is a green screen effect of some sort. However, if you watch in the background, there is a lady dressing all green, which would mean that she would be glitching if this was indeed some sort of green screen effect. But I'm not sure. In your opinion, do you think this is the real deal, or is it maybe something else that's going on here? Dogs, cats, and animals in general have a much better sense of vision and smell than humans. This in some way enables them to hearing and seeing things that we don't. About a month ago, I posted a video on a strange phenomenon that was occurring in the Euphrates River. In case you don't know, it all started with the Euphrates River, part of it drying up, and then these videos started popping up on social media of what's supposed to be caves being found under the dried up river and strange sounds coming from within them. If these videos are real or not, I'm not too sure. What I do know is that a subscriber of ours posted a video of his dog reacting to the strange sounds supposedly coming from under the river. And this is what happens.
So I was just watching this video on YouTube. It was about the Euphrates River drying up. And my dog was sleeping in bed. And as soon as I put it on, she woke up. And she got freaked out, pretty much. And she still seems a little on edge. Check it out.
As soon as the dog hears what sounds like a vocalization of some sort, it freaks out. Check this out. Whatever this thing is, the dog is completely terrified. Some people believe that this sound actually comes from a video game, while others think that this is as real as it can get. Now, I'm not too sure about this, but I'll leave it up to you. What do you think is really going on here, and why is the dog reacting to it like this?
Every second, our heart expands and contracts to pump blood throughout the body. Our heartbeats are controlled by electrical impulses that can be detected by.
Now, when it comes to the fashion world, one could say that there's not much mystery surrounding it. But within the luxurious stores, the glitz and glamour of the runway, and behind the scenes of the high-end boutiques, there's one mystery that's been leaving a lot of people creeped out. In the last couple of years, a certain fashion brand got itself involved in one of the strangest internet mysteries. A mystery that involves missing people, paranormal activity, and much more.
Was focused on me too. All right, you guys, we're gonna go here now. If you look at this, not a doll, mannequin, she is looking down. She's definitely looking down. In the pictures that we took, she's looking right at me.
And I'm about to show you guys some of the videos that may actually prove all of this. But before that, let me explain how it all started. On March 2020, Christopher G, one of Balenciaga's models, supposedly went missing. He was attending a party at a friend's house in the Hollywood Hills area of Los Angeles, California, when his car was found abandoned in a residential area in the same place, with his phone and other personal belongings still inside. According to FresherLive.com, LAPD and the entire neighborhood launched a search to find Christopher G without any success. Now fast forward to November 2022, Balenciaga got itself involved in a very big controversy, a controversy that ended up in a $25 million lawsuit and much more. At the time, a marketing company that Balenciaga hired came up with a very bad idea. An idea that caught the attention of millions of people all over the world, but not the good kind of attention. This, for instance, is one of the videos that got Balenciaga into this mess. Take a look.
What's in your bag?
In my bag, like stuff or maybe.
I'll hold it for you and you can take things out. Excuse me.
Yeah. Look, there's like when she starts to cry, like then when she gonna pee, I don't know. Then when she's boring,
Now I'm pretty certain that you can imagine why this wasn't exactly the best of ideas when it comes to marketing campaigns. It didn't take long before Balenciaga became the focus of several controversies and crazy ideas and theories.
It's a massive scandal. One of the big questions has been why celebrities line.
Internet users started to speculate what was exactly the message that Balenciaga was trying to send with this very creepy and bizarre campaign. Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger when on April 2023, a woman noticed something really bizarre about a mannequin in one of Balenciaga's stores in Paris.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris. This is a man's store in Paris. And this is a mannequin that they say that they made and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody and bomb. Look at his hand. Wait, I'm doing it through the hole. Look at the boy hands. Look, the hands. His hands is as real as...
When I first watched this video, I was impressed by the realistic mannequin that she had found in a Balenciaga store. It's way too realistic, and it does have a very creepy vibe to it. But still, it could be a wax statue or something like that. But this is where things take a really strange turn. Not only does the mannequin look exactly like Christopher G, the missing model and designer for Balenciaga, the mannequin also appears to turn its head and look straight at the woman in a certain moment in the video. Watch closely.
This is friggin' serious, I swear. If anybody have this guy missing, if anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so friggin' real. How if I have this man in the store sit down? Look. Look at that. You see? This is friggin' crazy. Look at the guy eye. And them said they made this mannequin and put clothes on him and have him sit down in the window. Look at the guy friggin' face. This look like the friggin' guy who was in the
Did you see that? In a certain moment in the video, the mannequin appears to turn its head and look straight back at the woman. Is this a camera illusion, paranormal activity, or maybe something else? After being posted, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and a lot of people all over the world were leaving comments and very much convinced that this was actually Christopher G, the missing model and designer for Balenciaga. And, well, it actually does look like Christopher G. The only thing is, I did a quick research and Christopher G apparently did a live video on his Instagram recently, explaining that he was alive and well, but the thing is, most internet users weren't much convinced. One internet user stated, "That's an old pre-recorded live, not a new one. And if the mannequin is a wax statue, why does his jawline look kind of strange?" Many others agreed that he still has the same hairstyle since 2020, the year that Christopher G went missing. One internet user made an excellent point. If that's him, why didn't he explain the process in doing a lookalike mannequin and make more videos other than the live stream? And finally, one internet user added, "To me, he doesn't look like the same in the live stream. Something is off." Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is the case. It could just be a very well done wax statue, taking into consideration that there are many more lookalike mannequins in various different Balenciaga stores. But then again, is this possibly just another creepy and elaborate marketing campaign from Balenciaga, or is there something else going on here, something far more sinister? What's your take? Now, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was always afraid of sleeping next to dolls or toys. I was always afraid they would start moving on their own. And even though it never happened, and I knew it was supposed to be impossible, it was something that I was always afraid of. Now, the funny thing about it is that later on, I found out that a lot of people are also afraid of dolls and toys at night.
Bueno, aquí les presentamos a la muñeca de Bessie que se la regalaron a sus 15 años.
But I guess that this is not the case for Cassie O'Malley. On January 19th, a friend of Cassie's gave her a gift, an Ashton Drake doll.
The person who bought it got it off of Amazon. It's an Ashton Drake doll.
Now, for those of you who do not know, an Ashton Drake doll is a realistic, lifelike doll that actually is referred to sometimes as a reborn because of their resemblance to real-life babies. They use a type of vinyl called So Truly Real, which actually feels like baby skin. It's that realistic. Kinda creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier when Cassie actually opens the doll's box for the first time. And this is what happens. Pay very close attention.
Oh my God, I swear to God, this thing just looked at me. Oh my.
Did you see that? Right after Cassie opens the box, the doll's eyes can be seen moving, looking straight at her, and she saw it, and it clearly freaked her out.
Oh my God, I swear.
It freaked her out so much that she ended up making several videos in hopes of catching the doll doing it again, but it never did. However, in one specific video, most of her subscribers state that they can see the doll's head moving. Check this out.
As I am sitting here reading all of these comments, I forgot that this is still sitting here.
Now, if all of this weren't strange enough, it gets even stranger. In another video, she finds out that the doll's name is Annabelle's Hugs.
You guys, I just noticed something crazy as you're all gonna think this is so insane, but I just took out the certificate of authenticity for her, and you're not gonna freaking believe the name on this thing. Are you me?
Even though this is all very creepy, some of her subscribers weren't exactly very convinced that this could be the real deal. So she later posted a video explaining how the doll isn't supposed to move her eyes or her mouth or anything like that.
Also, for the people who say, oh, just, her eyes are supposed to move, her eyes aren't moving. They ain't moving unless she just blinked right there.
If we slow-mo and replay the video, it actually looks as if the doll is looking straight at her, and many seem to agree. But I'm not too sure. What do you think is going on here? Now, when it comes to encounters with the paranormal, public transportation like buses, trains, and taxis have often been the backdrop of unexplained sightings and events. For example, in Japan in 2011 and 2012, there were a number of strange cases of taxi drivers who would pick up passengers that would simply vanish into thin air. Some of these taxi drivers were actually able to capture this on camera. Now imagine a similar situation unfolding thousands of miles away in Delhi, India. A couple of weeks ago in the region of Mundka, a bus driver started noticing strange things going on inside his bus right before his shift ended. In one of the videos, the bus driver notices that one of the seats looks as if there's still someone actually occupying it. He goes over to the CCTV camera and is shocked by what he sees. Check this out.
हमें इससे कोई परेशानी नहीं है कंडक्टर सीट पे अभी कोई नहीं है कोई भी नहीं है लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई ना कोई बैठा हुआ है पर हमें इससे कोई दिक्कत परेशानी नहीं हो रही ये देखो मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कैमरे में सीसीटीवी कैमरे लगे हुए हैं बस के अंदर और आप इधर देख सकते हो ये देखो कंडक्टर सीट पे एक व्यक्ति बैठा हुआ है देखो दिख रहा है आपको कंडक्टर सीट पे ये व्यक्ति बैठा हुआ है ये देखो दोबारा से ध्यान से देख लो बैठा हुआ है और मैं जो है आपको दोबारा से कंडक्टर सीट की तरफ ले जाता हूँ और देखो यहाँ कोई भी नजर नहीं आ रहा कैमरे में देखो
In the video, we can see that there's apparently no one sitting inside the bus. However, when the bus driver shows the CCTV camera, it actually checks out that there's someone there. And what makes this all even creepier is the fact that when he approaches the seat, you can actually see the markings as if there's someone actually still there. Creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier that same week when the bus driver picks up a passenger and ends up freaking out when he finds out that this passenger is possibly a ghost or something else entirely. And this is what happens. Check this out.
बता नहीं रहे कहाँ पे जाना आपको कहाँ जाना आपको ये बताओ मैडम आप इधर चेहरा तो दिखाओ चेहरा तो दिखाओ चेहरा क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे हो चेहरे में क्या दिक्कत है आपको
चेहरा नहीं है ना चेहरा नहीं है
चेहरा कहाँ गया आपका जो भी आपका चेहरे को आपका चेहरा दिखाओ चेहरा ही नहीं है
As you can see in the video, the woman appears to have no face at all. And when the bus driver realizes that he's possibly dealing with something not of this world, he immediately asks his friend to call the police.
Now
it is being said that when the police arrived, the woman was nowhere to be found. Now, if this is the real deal or not, whatever is going on here, this has got to be one of the creepiest things I've ever seen so far. Most internet users believe that the woman passenger was a jinn, a type of entity that is believed to exist in certain religions and cultures, has no face, and uses a type of cloak.
Vea mi hermano, vea. Ese, ve. Ahí va ese hombre. Ya a mí me sale ese hombre, ve. Y los tiros salen poco. ¿El tiro ya se le pega a ti? No, yo lo intento. Perfectamente, uno se ve patrullando muy bien ahí, ve, muy bien. Se ve todo como se ve ese hombre invisible ahí, ve. Ve, ahí se desapareció.
Other internet users suggest that this is somehow linked to the mysterious freakouts happening in airplanes recently. Now, if this is the case, I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna leave it up to you. Is this bus haunted, and is this possibly a jinn? And is this linked somehow to the mysterious freakouts in airplanes?
Back there is not real!
What's your take? On December 2022, a lot of people witnessed a very strange event just above the Sapphire Club in Las Vegas.
There's a UFO directly above the club.
At the time, the event was so strange that it gathered hundreds of people on the streets, looking at it and recording it. In the video, we can see several dots of light behind the clouds, and it seems like they're completely still, not moving at all. Just by looking at it, people could see that this is not your everyday lights in the sky, this is probably something else. But what makes it even stranger is the fact that when the Sapphire Club's strobe lights point directly at this thing, whatever it is, it's as if it reflects the strobe lights. In other words, it's as if there's some sort of invisible object behind the clouds and it somehow forgot to turn off the headlights. But it didn't stop there. Something similar happened recently in Florida.
What the? I told you. No. Wait. Ooh. Holy. They're coming for you, Tony. They're coming for me. What the is that?
Now, what makes this all very interesting is that apparently a couple of weeks ago, a new trend started in social media where people are buying military green lasers and pointing it randomly at the sky, more precisely at random stars. And what happens in the video is leaving the entire internet completely baffled.
¿Qué estoy grabando?
Ya, voy. Sí, es que debe ser un metal grande o un espejo, no sé por qué.
No, claro, porque se dio filete en negro.
Porque para que rebote de esa forma, claro, ¿cachai? Eso no es una linterna, ya cachamos que no es una linterna.
For some strange reason, in the video we can clearly see what appears to be a star somehow responding to the green laser by reflecting back. This is absolutely mind-blowing. The video was recorded a couple of weeks ago by Daniel Segovia in Santiago del Chile. Strange, isn't it? But to make it even stranger, another video was posted where a person does the same thing and it happens again. In the video, a person is randomly pointing a green laser at a star in the sky. This is until the star disappears and starts blinking back as if it's communicating somehow. This is when whatever this thing is shines the green laser back at the person.
Tenemos algo que necesita. Una llave que abre una jaula. Él nos matará a todos. Destruiré tu mundo.
In an ever-changing world, one thing is for sure. At MAN, we know the future drives electric.
Whatever's going on here, it left the entire internet completely creeped out. Some internet users suggest that this is fake, that maybe there's a person on top of a mountain somewhere shining a green laser and a flashlight back. Other internet users believe that this is the real deal. Maybe there are UFOs watching us, or maybe something far more sinister. Doing a quick research on the topic, I found out that actually this became a trend in 2012, and it might have started with Stephen Greer in 2005. And there are several ufologists that have been using this technique to actually catch the attention of these unidentified flying objects. And apparently there are dozens of videos of people trying this out with a certain level of success, which makes us wonder what is really going on in our sky. Questions like, are these objects really UFOs?
No way. I can't see it on my phone camera.
And are they pretending to be stars? And why do they react to the green laser specifically? These are some of the questions that are leaving absolutely everyone baffled. Now, if all of this wasn't strange enough, it gets stranger. A couple of weeks ago, a Reddit user by the name of Martian Ash X12 posted a very intriguing video of a friend of his using a PVS 14 Gen 3 night vision camera. And in the video you can see several unidentified objects crossing the sky. So it may actually prove the existence of such objects, and not only that, these objects might actually be the same ones that are reacting to these green lasers. But who knows? I want to know your thoughts. What do you really think is going on here?
Gente, se acerca el fin de... Miren esto que está sucediendo ahorita. Estamos aquí en Lisboa. No sabemos, no se sabe. Miren el avión. Va a combatir esto que se ve acá. No se sabe qué es. Si alguien sabe qué es esto.
Are these actually UFOs, or are they just drones? Or maybe something else far more sinister? In today's world, living an urban life can be very much stressful, and to get away from this stress, sometimes people choose different kinds of activities during the weekend, one of them being camping. Just so you have an idea, 50 million people choose to go camping every year just in the US alone. That's a lot of people. And I guess that most people go camping because they want to get away from this stressful life in search for a peaceful and quiet moment. But sometimes things aren't that peaceful and quiet in the middle of the woods.
That was a screaming. Or like a woman or something. That was a female screaming.
Sometimes strange and mysterious things occur, and very rarely they are captured on camera. This is sort of what happened with Caden and a couple of friends when they decided to go camping in Arizona. Now Caden has about 127,000 followers, and his videos are mainly focused on daily vlog type videos. None of them are actually focused on strange or mysterious things. However, in this specific video, Caden went camping with a couple of friends and found himself face to face with a very strange situation. From what I understand, they had just set up camp when they started hearing a strange noise, and this is what they caught on camera.
That was a screaming. Joe, listen. Or like a woman or something. That was a female screaming. Phil? I don't know what to tell you, but... Please. Oh. No. Oh my god, Phil.
After posting part 1 of this video, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and most internet users were divided. While some believe that this could be a mountain lion, which is sort of a common thing when you're out in the woods, some believe that this could actually be a skinwalker type of creature or something like that. This is until he posted a part 2 of his camping experience, and things started to get stranger and stranger, and this is what happens next.
How's that person?
It's partially fucking movie.
Phil, that sounds like some scary movie. Fucking middle of
Dude, I had
nowhere.
the biggest revolver ever, dude. That's probably.
Dude, we're in the middle of nowhere. Dude, that sounds like some haunted. Dude, what happened to the other steel target?
After approaching the area where they believe the mysterious screams are coming from, they start noticing strange things all around them. They also notice a couple of bottles here and there. This is when something even creepier happens and they caught it all on camera.
One right there on the ground. On the ground. Where is what?
That right there.
What the is that?
Dude, that's not normal.
No. Please tell me you guys are me. Oh! No!
Did you get to see it? Well, neither did I, nor Caden and his friends. It was actually one of his subscribers who pointed out something strange. If we brighten up the video, we can actually see what appears to be some sort of humanoid figure lurking from behind one of the trees. It appears that they were not all alone, after all. Now, some internet users left comments saying that it could be a barn owl, while others state this could actually be a cryptid or an unknown creature of some sort, mostly because of the way it moves. Now, I'm not pretty sure what's going on here, but I know that if we take everything in this video into consideration, it all points out that there's something far more sinister going on, and I'm not sure why or what. In your opinion, do you think that this video could be a prank of some sort, or is it the real deal?
Casi rendido tras infinitos intentos, Luis por fin se inspiró con el acorde perfecto.
In the 1970s, when my grandfather was much younger, I remember him telling me that he bought a blue car in a dealership. He was really happy about it. So he drove the car home, and he was pretty sure the car was blue. When arriving home, he got out of the car and the car was yellow. He was baffled by it, and he couldn't just get around this story, so he told everyone about it. The thing is, at the time, people just thought my grandfather was crazy. But the thing is, every day thousands of people live through something similar. Something they can't quite explain. They scratch their heads, they go back home, and they remain sleepless thinking about it for days.
That plane is still.
Is that normal?
No, that's not normal.
Rapaz, diabo de macacada é essa mesmo? Que esse colchão tá flutuando mesmo, moço? Não, irmão, ó. Não tem nada embaixo, irmão, ó. Não é mentira mesmo, não, ó. Diabo de macacada é essa, menino?
After 1999, when The Matrix was released, the topic of maybe living inside of a digital simulation became something bigger. It became a trend. And all of a sudden, there was this possibility that, maybe we are living inside of a simulation. And maybe sometimes the simulation glitches for some unknown reason.
This is like Velcro. Well, it's revisiting. Look at it. I can't believe that. You really just placed it. What? Look at this. It's almost fake looking.
But it's just a theory, and we can't prove it or disprove it. A couple of weeks ago, met a cowboy who was waiting for his friend at a store inside his car, realized that he was face to face with one of the most chilling and strangest glitches ever. He was able.
She's going to get out, walk around the back of the car.
That lead to compulsive behaviors, and it's more common than most people would imagine. The thing is, there are degrees of this OCD. Some people have more OCD than others, and the list goes on. The thing is, what many internet users noticed is that for some mysterious reason, the woman is barefoot. And not only that, there are other strange patterns in the video that if you notice, it would possibly point to the fact that maybe this is not OCD, maybe this is something else entirely. But I'm not exactly sure what. In your opinion, do you think this could actually be some sort of glitch in the Matrix? Or is it maybe that she has some sort of OCD? The thing is, how do you explain Meta Cowboy running into her once again the same day, 8 hours later? I mean, is this just a big coincidence, or is there something else to it? What's your take? What do you think is really going on here? Is this a legit glitch, OCD, or maybe something else entirely? From the earliest days of Alexander Graham Bell's invention to the latest iPhone release, mobile phones have become an essential part of our daily lives. With their advanced features and conveniences, it's hard to imagine living without them nowadays. But what if these devices are doing more than just making our lives easier? What if they're actually spying on us? Nowadays, most people are already aware that similar beliefs. Could it be an entity, a skinwalker, or maybe something else entirely? But when it comes to the legend of skinwalkers, an internet account by the name of Queenology100 captured a very interesting video recently. In just a few moments,
What's that? What is that? There's a guy out there and he's just staring out my window.
One, two, three. Olha esse buraco. 5 metros do nada, no meio do pasto. Ó, voltando.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur, and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. Well, sometimes we see things that we can't exactly explain, and today we're going to be taking a look at unexplained phenomena, mysterious encounters with creatures, and the list goes on. But before we do go on, please subscribe to my Shorts channel, link is under the description, and if you want to send me emails with strange videos, thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Now, when I was younger, I remember talking about strange phenomenon in the sky. And I remember going to bed, looking out the window into the stars and thinking, are we really alone? The thing is, I think everyone at least once or twice in their lifetime stops to think about this simple but deep question.
What the heck is that? Oh, that is not streetlight. Okay, streetlights are down here. This is up in the sky and it's not a plane.
The thing is, seeing some sort of strange phenomenon while looking out the window is something from out of a movie. But in rare occasions, these things are actually captured on camera. And this is sort of what happened with Natalie Gamis when she noticed something really strange while peeking out the window in Cedar Park, Texas. And this is what she saw.
What's that? Oh my gosh. What is that? What is that?
What appears to be some sort of huge object can be seen hovering silently just next to her room. And completely baffled, she continued on recording this mysterious phenomenon.
What the Bro. Is that a UFO? Oh
my gosh! What the hell? Right there? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out.
After being posted, this video left internet users baffled and divided. While some believe that this is indeed some sort of otherworldly mysterious object, others think that this is just a drone, supposedly operated by the Williamson County Police. After researching the topic a bit, I actually found more information. A Reddit user says, I live in the area and I called Cedar Park Police Department. They said they have no helicopters, so it wasn't them. They also said that air support is provided by Austin PD. I called both of them and they both said there were no aircrafts in the area at 5 AM. So if this is indeed the case, this object might not actually be a drone. It might just be something else entirely. But it doesn't stop there. When it comes to strange phenomenon in the sky, 2023 has been a heck of a year.
天空上出现了个奇怪的现象哦，真的很奇怪，天上掉下全部是雨。
It was late at night in Wichita when the Wood Butcher 316 saw something that wasn't supposed to be there. This is what he captured on camera.
What in the Sam hell? There's the moon. What in the Sam hell is that? What the hell?
At first, the Wood Butcher aims at the moon. It's when he pans over to the other side of the sky that he captures something that's not supposed to be there. What appears to be the moon, but a crescent moon. How is this possible? Completely baffled, the Wood Butcher later that night captured another video of this phenomenon. Check this out.
It's not the moon, because the moon is right there. You got that right there. Something is going down.
Needless to say, many internet users were completely baffled by it, and the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments. Now here's where things get really strange. Many of the comments stated that they had seen something similar that night. So whatever's going on here, it might just be some sort of phenomenon, or it might be something else. What's your take?
It's not the moon, because the moon is right there. You got that right there.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I watched a movie by the name of Journey to the Center of the Earth, which was based in a book. Now, the movie itself wasn't exactly the best movie of them all. It was watchable, but the topic itself is really good. And at the time, that really sparked a lot of interest in me, and I started researching. And I remember finding out that the deepest hole ever dug by man is only 12 kilometers deep, and that would be the Kola Super Deep borehole. Now 12 kilometers deep would be around 40,000 feet. That's really deep, but it's not as nearly as deep as it should be for us to find out exactly what is inside our Earth. So that basically means that we know very little about what really goes on beneath us.
Olá, meus amigos, boa tarde a todos. Estamos aqui na propriedade, município Marajá do Sena. Essa cratera aqui, que abriu agora há poucos dias, essa cratera ela tem mais ou menos uns 8 metros ou mais.
Now, taking all of this into consideration, you probably remember a couple of weeks ago, various different animals all over the world began walking in circles for days, and no one knew exactly why this was happening. Internet users were completely baffled by it and started speculating why this was going on. Some suggest that it has something to do with a magnetic shift of some sort or some sort of unknown magnetic phenomenon. In 2021, a bizarre phenomenon also happened in India in the Haryana River, something that no one had ever seen before.
देख जमीन किस तरह उठने लग रही भाई ये देखो भाई जमीन उठने लग रही अपने आप ये देखो भाई.
Internet users thought that this had something to do with methane gas leaking or tectonic plates, but to this day no one knows what caused this. In general, we have had all over the world several strange phenomena going on, things that most likely did not happen like this up until now.
Yeah, watch out, all that areas.
Olha esse buraco aqui com 5 metros de fundura por aí. Do nada, moço, no meio do pasto, ó, o tanto. Trem mais incrível do mundo isso aqui. Ó, olha lá o trator. Lá vai acabando de afundar, ó. Olha aí. E olha aqui. Do nada a terra abre, ó, no meio do pasto.
Then, a couple of days ago, an internet user by the name of Escapados released a video of some strange phenomenon going on while he was flying over Sicilia, and this is what he captured on camera. Check this out. In the video, we can see what appears to be some sort of strange phenomenon going on inside a lake in Sicily. And zooming in, we can see this huge, bizarre circle formation of some sort. The video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely freaked out about it. Many were leaving comments that this might actually have something to do with a magnetic shift of some sort, while others were trying to relate this with the animals that were going in circles a couple of weeks ago. Now this is where things get really strange. I started researching the topic, and what I found out is that a couple of days ago, experts and researchers left a note saying that the Earth's core has completely stopped. Now, reading a little bit about it, it doesn't mean anything. It actually occurs from time to time. However, it is a complete mystery if this has anything to do with all of these mysterious phenomena going on all over the world.
Why are none of these fish swimming? They're literally what's going on? Why are they standing still?
In your opinion, what do you think is going on? Do you think that maybe because everyone has a phone nowadays, we're able to capture a bunch of these phenomena on camera and it's just a normal daily thing? Or do you think that maybe there's something stranger going on, like in Stranger Things? What's your take?
Hey there, operator. Are you the sweaty type, or just here to have fun? Maybe a bit of both. It's not just about winning, but winning in
At some point in your life, you've probably come across legends of lake and sea monsters that supposedly roam the deep waters of our oceans and lakes. The Loch Ness Monster, for instance, is one of them. Then there's the Ogopogo, and the list goes on. In this video, previously shown in my channel, we can see what appears to be a gigantic snake creature in the Thames River.
Who built the Royal Docks. The Lower Lee Valley is where Michael.
The creature that was captured by pan plate soon disappears below the surface and is nowhere to be seen. Whatever this thing is, it's huge and most likely not some ordinary fish. Now, taking into consideration that we know very little about what really roams deep beneath our rivers and oceans, there could be still many different creatures hiding down there.
Esta cuestión no anda acá con la sangre. Es un extraterrestre. Mira.
Recently, I've come across the legend of the Champ, a 35 feet monster creature that supposedly lurks Lake Champlain. Now, Lake Champlain is located in the east part of the United States, just between New York and Vermont in Canada. Legend has it that this serpent-like creature has been roaming the lake for nearly 10,000 years. Even before the lake was in its current form. The first references to Champ, the lake monster, first appeared in early Native American stories. After that, many other sightings were documented by many different people. And by 1992, there were a surprising total of 180 sightings of this supposed creature, with approximately 600 people claiming to have seen Champ all over the lake. What's intriguing is that most sightings report seeing the same thing: a 25 to 35 feet long creature that looks somehow like an enormous serpent. Now, just so you have an idea, Lake Champlain can go as deep as 122 meters. That's really deep. And not only that, you're probably thinking the same thing I am. From the 180 sightings, there must have been someone who actually caught this thing on camera. And there was. In 2009, Eric Olson was recording the lake casually when all of a sudden he captured something chilling on camera near Oakledge Park in Burlington, Vermont. And this is what he saw. Check this out. Now, even though this does look like some sort of serpent-like creature, the video quality isn't exactly the best. And it's very difficult to affirm if this is indeed Champ or any kind of lake monster. But apparently, it's not only in our oceans and lakes that you'll be able to find these strange and unknown creatures. It's not exactly the most common thing, but sometimes people will come across strange and unknown creatures in the woods. And this is exactly the case with Amy, who was walking her dog in the woods when all of a sudden something really bizarre happened, and she was able to capture it on camera. This is what she saw.
Jackson, come here, please. Come here. Come behind. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At first, I thought that the dog and Amy stopped for nothing and that this video was just some sort of prank. However, if we zoom in, we can actually see what appears to be a cloaked figure of some sort hiding behind one of the trees, and it seems that her dog sensed it first and stayed there, quiet, observing. Now, Amy did what anyone would do, and when she saw the figure, she got the heck out of there as fast as possible. A couple of days later, Amy goes back to the same park with the intention of walking her dog and making the same vlog-type videos that she usually does. This is until her dog seems to sense the same thing once again. And this is what happens next. What appears to be the same cloaked figure can be seen once again in the video. Her dog senses it and stops. The encounter left many internet users baffled. Some believe that this could actually be a legit Bigfoot encounter, while others think that this could be a person somehow following her around, but I'm not too sure. What I do know is that by analyzing her dog's reaction, this thing could be something other than just a human being. But I want to know your thoughts on this really strange video. What do you think it is that Amy encountered in that park? Was it maybe a person following her around? Or was it something else entirely? Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I enjoy searching for random and strange things on the internet.
Why are none of these fish swimming? They're literally what's going on? Why are they standing still?
And in one of my recent searches, I found these bunch of pictures of clouds that actually look like something else. Sometimes they look like an alien ship, sometimes they look like a bunny, an animal, maybe a face or a heart. But the thing is, when this happens, sometimes the cloud is so perfectly shaped that it makes us question if we're not living in some sort of simulation, or maybe if the cloud was designed by someone or something.
You know what I thought would be cool? What if we start?
The thing is, it's most likely not the case. It's actually a phenomenon called pareidolia. Now, pareidolia is a psychological phenomenon that causes people to see patterns in a random stimulus. In other words, these strangely shaped clouds, they don't prove that we live in a simulation, or maybe that they were designed by something. It's just a coincidence. However, things are a bit different in this next video that we're about to watch, that was recorded and uploaded to YouTube by Hector Garcia. In a very beautiful and sunny day, Hector was able to capture something really strange on camera, and this is what he saw.
That shit is crazy. It's a cloud with lights in it. Moving weird. I've never seen it like that. Cloud got sparkly lights in it. I've never seen nothing like that. Moving weird. Never seen nothing like this in my life.
The strange phenomenon was recorded by Hector in Philadelphia above 7th and Tioga Streets, and after posting the video it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments. While some internet users believe that this is just a plastic bag or some sort of foam, others think that this is actually something else entirely. One internet user states, "The structure seems fairly solid and consistent, so I'd rule out anything like a plastic bag, and it moves really smoothly and it doesn't dance about in the wind." Now this is where things get stranger. If you zoom in the object, you can actually see there are tiny dots of light shining from within. And to make things even stranger, there are quite a few internet users stating that they saw something similar. So whatever this thing is, it might not be just a plastic bag or a foam of some sort. It could be something else entirely. But when it comes to this kind of strange phenomenon, this isn't the only one. In a video posted by Glitch in Real Life, we can see what appears to be two deers running when this happens. Check this out. In the video, we can see a third deer appearing from out of nowhere. It's as if it spawned from out of a video game or something like that. And if we slow-mo the video and play it once again, you'll see that it doesn't look like a camera illusion, but I could be wrong. Now, I don't know what it is with these basketball games and glitches, but there's a bunch of videos of supposed glitches that occurred during various different games. And in a specific video posted to 9gag of a Warriors vs Hawks game, something really strange happens. Pay very close attention to the ball. Did you see that? In a certain moment of the video, it's as if the ball teleports from one player to the other. It looks as if some sort of glitch occurred, but it could be some sort of camera illusion. However, things are a bit different in Kiara Var's video. She was casually recording a moment in her farm when all of a sudden she captured something bizarre in the background without noticing it. Check this out. As you can see, things look pretty much normal in her farm, but this is until you look in the background. See that? At first it looks like a tree is falling, but then you can see its abrupt movements in the background. Zooming in and slowing down the video, we can see this is not some sort of reflection in her window, it's something else entirely, but no one knows what.
With both fingers? Perfect. Can you see the shadow? The shadow of your hand?
But things get even stranger in one of iMad Magician's performances. In one of his latest videos posted to Instagram, something really strange happens while performing the magic trick. Well, it's supposed to be a trick, but is it? Pay very close attention.
Can you see the shadow? The shadow of your hands, of my hands? Can you see the shadow? Okay, when I say 1, 2, 3, take your hands away. 1, 2, 3.
In the video, we can see iMad Magician supposedly controlling the woman's shadow, which is basically impossible. Now, internet users think that this is maybe some sort of camera trick, an illusion, or CGI. Others believe that this is indeed the real thing. Now, if we pay attention to the woman's reaction, it does seem legit, but she could be some sort of actress. But then there's the shadow itself. If we pay attention and slow-mo the video, it does look like it's legit, but I'm not too sure. What do you think about these strange glitches in the Matrix, and have you ever seen something like this before? Dogs, cats, and animals in general have a much better sense of vision and smell than humans. This in some way enables them to hearing and seeing things that we don't. About a month ago, I posted a video on a strange phenomenon that was occurring in the Euphrates River. In case you don't know, it all started with the Euphrates River, part of it drying up, and then these videos started popping up on social media of what's supposed to be caves being found under the dried up river and strange sounds coming from within them. If these videos are real or not, I'm not too sure. What I do know is that a subscriber of ours posted a video of his dog reacting to the strange sounds supposedly coming from under the river. And this is what happens.
So I was just watching this video on YouTube. It was about the Euphrates River drying up. And my dog was sleeping in bed. And as soon as I put it on, she woke up and she got freaked out pretty much. And she still seems a little on edge. Check it out.
As soon as the dog hears what sounds like a vocalization of some sort, it freaks out. Check this out. Whatever this thing is, the dog is completely terrified. Some people believe that this sound actually comes from a video game, while others think that this is as real as it can get. Now, I'm not too sure about this, but I'll leave it up to you. What do you think is really going on here, and why is the dog reacting to it like this?
Antonio Lobato.
¿Quieres saber cuánto vale tu coche?
Sí, claro.
En compramostucoche.es consigues la mejor oferta. Fácil, rápido, online.
¡Wow!
¿Tienes curiosidad por saber cuánto vale tu coche? Mi recomendación, consigue tu oferta ahora en compramostucoche.es.
Nueva alarma con cerradura inteligente de Securitas Direct, porque la seguridad de tu hogar empieza en tu puerta.
When I was younger, I lived in a small apartment, and I remember this feeling that I had when I went to sleep at night all alone, that there was something watching me. Nowadays, I believe that maybe that apartment was haunted or something like that, due to the fact that there were so many stories of people who lived there, and most of these stories were related to objects moving by themselves, or strange sounds that people heard in the elevator, and the list goes on. But still, in my case, there's a really good chance it was because I enjoyed reading scary stories and things of sort, and in the end I think I was just scared. However, things are a bit different with an internet user by the name of Hey Charmaine. Now Charmaine has a pretty normal and daily vlog type profile on the internet, and she usually posts normal videos. However, in 2020 something strange occurred, and in one specific video she was able to capture something chilling on camera, and this is what happened. Check this out.
I just woke up. I heard someone screaming outside my window. Oh my god. What? There's a guy out there and he's just staring out my window. What is he doing?
Charmaine apparently wakes up in the middle of the night, hearing strange sounds coming from outside. She does what anyone would do. She goes to the window and checks out what's going on. And she sees what appears to be a person standing outside. Baffled by what she's seeing, Charmaine stays there observing in silence. This is until something chilling happens inside her room. And this is what happens next.
Oh my god, I think there was something in my room. I don't know.
Upon hearing strange sounds coming from inside her closet, she opens it and a toy is thrown at her. Scared, she gets the heck out of there, as anyone would. When she gets downstairs, she hears things coming from inside her apartment, and she looks up. There's a shadow in the window. Now at this point, I would imagine that she would have gotten inside her car, called someone. However, she goes back up into her apartment, and this is what happens.
Oh my god.
Completely scared and baffled, Charmaine finally gets the heck out of there. Now at first, I thought that this video could be fake, staged, or maybe a couple of people trying to scare her around. This is until I saw the hand beneath her couch. When Charmaine posted this video, it amassed thousands of views and hundreds of comments, and internet users were divided. Many believe that the video could have been faked or something like that, while others left comments saying that her couch is really low and that a person could not fit under it. Most people agree there's not a chance a person could hide under her couch. So how can we explain that hand? And did Charmaine actually capture a paranormal event of some sort, or maybe something else entirely? Maybe this is the real deal, but I'm not too sure. But when it comes to ghosts and paranormal phenomena, Whitney Nallen captured a chilling video when she was recording her son, Leo, through her CCTV camera. And this is what happened. In the video, we can see Whitney holding her CCTV camera and observing her son. This is until all of a sudden you can notice what appears to be an invisible hand patting her son's head. She writes, "My husband passed away on April 7th, when our second son Leo was 3 months old. Tonight, I felt like I saw my husband soothing our baby." This has got to be one of the most chilling videos yet, and if you observe closely, it may actually prove the existence of some sort of paranormal or ghostly world. But still, when it comes to CCTV cameras, I guess that the most chilling and bizarre one yet was recorded a couple of weeks ago by Jason Anthony in Colombia. Now, Jason usually posts videos of him working for a company as a security guard during night shifts. And in one specific video, he noticed something odd. And this is what he caught on camera. In the video, you can see Jason's co-worker doing surveillance in a condominium in Colombia. Apparently, he's having a conversation with someone that isn't there. Confused, Jason contacts his buddy, and this is what happens next.
¿Qué hizo? Era ¿usted con quién está hablando ahí?
¿Cómo ando? ¿Con quién estoy hablando?
Sí, ¿con quién está hablando ahí luego usted?
Con una propietaria de la casa 125.
Marica, la propietaria de la casa 125 falleció hace como unos 20 días, marica.
No, ¿cómo así? ¿Qué me está diciendo?
Sí, no, usted está hablando ahí solo, marica, lo estoy viendo aquí por la cámara, se está hablando ahí solo.
Uy, no, ¿cómo a mierda, loco?
When Jason's co-worker realizes that he's talking by himself and that there was no one there, he runs immediately back to the office. What's intriguing at least is that this isn't the first video of its kind, and in my opinion, this one could be the real deal, but I'm not too sure. What's your take? And have you ever experienced yourself a paranormal phenomenon, a ghost, or maybe something that you couldn't quite explain? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos, don't forget to check them out. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And if you'd like to drop me an email with strange videos and pictures, please do thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys again. In just a few moments.
Bueno, mi gente, les cuento que todo el mundo se está bajando a grabar esto, parce. Eso tiene el tráfico detenido.
Y ve como que... Ese chiquito, ¿no?
Ребята, это...
Big things going on. Haywire.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible Channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. Today we're going to be